Hey everyone, I'm recording this YEGventure as a My Destination story. If you want to see Edmonton's hidden gems and go off the beaten path, you gotta get on the road. Here are my favorite Edmonton roadside attractions. We'll start right here at the largest cowboy boot in the world, and if you come in from Jasper on the way to downtown, you'll definitely see this giant boot. I could probably have a bed in here and sleep in it and live in it because it's just that big. And with the neon lights, you can't even miss it at night. And while we're on cowboy boots, we might as well go shopping at Southgate Centre. At the Transit Centre, you'll find this pair of shoes and stockings created through the 1% for Art program. A great fit for commuters stopping by the mall. So this is Stanley, and it's a tribute to Alberta Hockey's 100th anniversary and United Cycle's 80th anniversary. And it covers all of the Stanley Cup winners, but definitely no visit to the City of Champions is complete without seeing Stanley. So while this Stanley Cup isn't as big as the one on Whyte Avenue, it's definitely the most well-known in the city. It's been in the city since 1989 as a dedication to Wayne Gretzky, and this was done by the city of Edmonton to recognize Wayne Gretzky's contribution to allowing Edmonton to be recognized throughout the rest of the world. This statue was sculpted by John Weaver, and throughout the years, it has stood in front of this building, which had its name changed 2 times, from the Coliseum to Skyreach Center to the current Rexall Place. And while you're at the Wayne Gretzky statue, you might as well come here and check out the large Oil Kings hockey puck. And behind that is this giant neon guitar. So this roadside attraction isn't exactly on the roadside, but it is in the middle of one of Edmonton's busiest events. And it's this right here. This is Edmonton's famous roadside milk bottle. It's in the middle of Bonanza Park in the middle of Northlands because there is quite a history with it. And the history started out with the Klondike Days Parade, which was then known as the Edmonton Exhibition Parade. And one of the employees decided to have a giant milk bottle as a float. And so they built this milk bottle, and it was completed in 1928, and it stood on Jasper and 109th Street, which was a pretty big spot at the time because it was the highest thing in Edmonton's skyline. So of all the roadside attractions in the city, this one's probably the tallest one. It is the giant baseball bat on 97th Street and 118th Ave, and dedicated to the trappers. And you are supposed to be able to push this as well. Actually, it is moving now. Let's do a twirl around and see. This is definitely a lot heavier than it looks. It's not bad once you get it moving. So the giant baseball bat is actually the beginning of the Avenue of Champions, where the whole street is decorated with sports figures. So right here, you can see all the multicolored sports figures right above my head here. Now with the baseball bat and the Wayne Gretzky statue, this roadside attraction is something that I have never seen before until I drove by it. I think they resemble golf balls, but there's no plaque about this piece, so I can't be certain. So I actually went inside to the information desk, and nobody has any clue what this sculpture is. Some of people didn't even know that this sculpture existed when I asked them. So if you come to this roadside attraction right here, you'll hit 3 in 1 because there are actually 3 attractions right along Kingsway Ave. We've got the Beaumark Missile down there. This seaplane is actually a National Historic Monument dedicated to the bush pilots, especially to Wap May of this area back in 1929. And right beside this Veterans Memorial, we've got the Voodoo. So number 2 on the My Destination Story roadside attractions list is the Dove of Peace. St. John Paul II, when he was the Pope, celebrated an outdoor mass under this dove on September 16, 1984, exactly 30 years ago. Since moving to this location by the Muttart Conservatory in the River Valley, it's been a beacon of hope to many Edmontonians. So occasionally you'll find a few pranksters that hang a swing onto this peace dove, and you can hop on and take a swing as well. So what is number 1 on the list? Well, I lied a little bit because it's not the baseball bat that's the tallest. It is this attraction right here. Was there ever any doubt of what it was? It's Leduc One. In fact, Oil City owes everything to this gigantic oil derrick because without this replica of the original that's in Devon, most of us wouldn't be here. And even the Oilers are named after the oil discovery located right here. I hope you enjoyed that list. I'm off to my next YEGventure. And that's my latest YEGventure. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, share, comment, like, and subscribe for more. You can also follow me on Twitter or my second channel with daily vlogs.